Good morning, everybody. Let's see what today's going to bring, shall we? Yeah, again, not that way. You go there. You go there. Six of Cups reversed. All right, everybody. Not necessarily good, not necessarily bad. Six of Cups being our other Dreamer's card after, before the Seven of Cups, I guess. The Six of Cups is usually dreaming to detriment, not putting anything in place. In that reverse, we're kind of living a nightmare. You're looking at everything a little bit skewed. And I'm not going to say you're bad. Our experiences in life tend to skew how we view things. And sometimes we dream, and sometimes, obviously, we have bad dreams. And the problem with the Six of Cups is, although you can dream, and I'm not gonna lie, everybody does, there is always that person in our life that always wants to burst your bubble. And kind of that feeling all day is that you've been so wrapped up in the fantasy that reality is now making itself known. And it can be hard. It can be hard, and I'm not gonna lie. So Cups is an emotional thing, and it's kind of like, for those of us who have lived it, the experiences of having a bad romance is that we build up this fantasy of who this person is. And our friends tell us, hey, there's some flags here. You might want to pay attention. Your parents are saying it. Your family is like, are you sure about this? And you refuse to listen because you've built up this fantasy about who they really are. And then reality kicks in and says, no, they've always been this way. And you have to see it. And it's kind of a crash and burn situation. It hurts. So what I'm going to tell you today, guys, is prepare for your bubble to be burst, but you don't have to take it hard. You can choose what you do with that information. And as I've often told people, I can love you just fine over there. You don't need to be in my house. You don't even have to be in my same circle of friends. I can love you just fine from over there. And I don't want you to be any closer. So you're allowed to say the same thing. I don't need to get involved. Please take me off your mailing list. I don't need your issues. Whatever it is you got to do. But take it easy out there, guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.